What's up guys, welcome to Apex, thanks for tuning in. Samsung released the first beta here in India yesterday, and this is supposed to be the second beta in the US, UK, Germany and a couple of more countries. Now with the second beta, Samsung did make some important changes. Many bugs have been fixed with this update, and they also have added a very important feature, and I'm going to discuss that in this video. If you are here in India and in Poland, your first beta itself includes all these changes and fixes. And before we go ahead, if you want to see more about One UI 7, Samsung Galaxy phones, Android phones, and if you want to know your phone better, be sure to hit the subscribe button. More than 80% of the viewers have not subscribed to the channel yet, so I'd really appreciate if you can subscribe. That helps the community grow and this channel grow. So go ahead, subscribe and give this video a like if you find this video informative. Now the first brilliant feature Samsung has introduced is in the game booster setting. Let me open Gaming Hub here. I always go to the top to tap on the search button, but search button is here at the bottom. I'll tap on this. I will search for Gaming Hub. Yeah, it's right here. I'll open this. Now you can see I will tap on this three dot button and tap on Game Booster settings. Samsung has made some important changes here, and the new feature that we now have got is the game motion smoothness. On One UI 6.1, we had an option called low refresh rate, by enabling which we could save power, but that will turn the screen refresh rate to 48 Hz during gaming. But now we get two options. Let me tap on this. We can select 60 Hz to use less battery or 120 Hz for smoother animations. It says set the refresh rate for games. If the game app has its own refresh rate settings, we will use that instead. So we can set the refresh rate settings independently for each game. Let me show you how we can do that on One UI 7. Here we have got this brand new option called Customizations for individual games. Let me tap on this. We've got Battlegrounds India here, which is PUBG in other parts of the world. I'll tap on this. Now each game will get these options: game optimization option, FPS option, screen resolution, frame booster. Now if I tap on FPS, you can see I can select 20 FPS, 30 FPS, 40 or 50 or 60 FPS. We can set a specific FPS for this specific game. And when I select game optimization, I can select performance, standard or battery saver. Screen resolution can be increased from 50% to 100%. And then we've got frame booster settings on or off. Now, depending on how much of battery you want to save on your phone during gaming, you can select these options and customize these options individually, which is a very, very advanced feature which we now have on One UI 7. Yes, I do understand that some part of it was there on One UI 6.1 as well, but now we have got a complete customization option for each game, and we also have a gaming motion smoothness option for all the games across. We can set either 60 Hz or 120 Hz. This is a big change which has arrived with the beta 2 in the other countries, and here in India with the beta 1 we have got all these features. Now the next important change Samsung has made is in the settings menu on the Now bar. Let me tap on lock screen and AOD. Now here I will tap on Now bar. Now in beta 1 we had Now bar option here and then music and modes and routines, but now we have got 3 items shown here, and I can tap on more items and we can check all those items which supports the live notifications on the Now bar here. That's a minor change Samsung has done. Next, on the quick panel, you can see we have got these sliders here, brightness bar slider and the volume bar slider here. This has got a cool new effect. When we increase the brightness, you can see the transparency level changes on this bar and it gets brighter, and we reduce it, it gets slightly darker, and towards your left portion, the lower point, it is a little darker, and towards the higher point, it is brighter. So it gets brighter on the right side and it gets darker on the left side when you decrease the brightness or the volume here, which is a new effect that we have got. This is something similar to what we have on the volume panel. Let me show you that on the volume panel. This is a brand new volume panel we have now on the One UI 7. You can see it has got this cool slider where the transparency is lowered here when it goes down, and when you go up, it is brighter here on the bar. So that's an important change we have. Next, I can notice something different on the quick panel compared to the beta 1. We now have 4 items here. One is the recently used application. It is showing settings here. And then we have got the interpreter icon right here on the edge panel. Let me tap on this. This is the interpreter, uses these permissions. Let me tap on continue. This is the interpreter application which is now available on the edge panel. If you want to change it, you can obviously remove it. You can just tap on this edit button here and then here you can remove these. Let me show you how you can do that. Let me tap on 3 dot button. Here we go. We got Galaxy AI Smart Select Sketch to Image Interpreter. You can select the one you want it on the edge panel, and you can remove if you don't want them on the edge panel. And if you don't want to see that recent application, you can just disable this particular toggle here, show recent applications, and that recent app will not show up there. So that is how you can customize these. The next important change is on the app drawer. We could see that secured by Knox watermark, which has been removed now on beta 2, and here in India on beta 1 itself this has been removed. So all those changes have already been applied here in India in the first beta. So if you are on beta 2, this is a change that you're going to notice on the app drawer. And you will also see when you scroll and when you try to use this bar here to select the alphabet, you will see you've got this blue background. So the background has been changed. Earlier it was, if I'm not wrong, in a light gray, and now it is blue, which is a new thing here. And I also feel that the shadow effect here has been changed a bit. It is much more pronounced now compared to the previous version. The shadow behind the search bar is changed a bit. That's what I feel. Then we had some issues with the widgets. Some of the widgets did not have the transparency level. Let me show you that. Let me tap on settings. This is the transparency mode, and some widgets did not have it. That has been also fixed with this all new beta on One UI 7. Now the now bar is running here at the bottom. Now there was an issue whenever the now bar was tapped to expand, it was not closing, or it was continuously displaying here. So that was a malfunction which has been fixed on this beta. And Samsung has also improved the slow transition between apps on the recent screen. When I go to the recent screen, it is much more smoother now. The transition was a little slower in the previous version of the beta, and now it is faster and smoother and looks pretty good, and it has improved a bit compared to the previous version. And Samsung says it has improved the entry speed for Smart Select in Edge panel. Let me go to the Edge panel here, and let me select Smart Select option here. Now I feel it is still slow here on the first beta here in India. I still feel this is still slow. Let me do this again. See, there is still a lag here, I feel. Maybe with the next beta, we will get this fix here. And then we have got fix for intermittent recent issue when using power saving mode. Samsung has improved the GPS function now. Some bugs on the quick panel has also been fixed. It is much more smoother now compared to the previous version of the quick panel that we had. And many other fixes have been introduced on the beta 2, which is beta 1 here on my phone. Now there are some important issues which Samsung will have to fix. Let me show you that. You can see this widget here. The contents inside the widget is still very tiny. When I resize it to this specific dimension, the content also has to resize and fit into this particular widget, which is not happening here. Now you see, this is a larger version of the widget, and I still see this heart shape, or this information is in a very tiny image, and we have got this also in a very tiny font. Whenever we resize this, now this is kind of okay, but I still feel there is some room for improvement here. They should increase the font, and when I expand it, it should display the contents in bigger font. And also you can see the contents are not looking good on this background. When we are on this frosted glass background, I think they should make these items in dark font or darker colors so that it pops out when we look at the widget here. So that's a major issue that I'm facing with respect to the widgets here. This widget is also not looking good. There are many other widgets which do not fit the content so well inside it when we expand the widget. So that's a major issue. And then inside the gallery, whenever I'm trying to select a specific item, let's say I want to share something here, when I tap on share, the screen just goes off. Let me show you that again. I'm sharing this image. You see, it just goes blank for a second, it goes dark for a second, and then it goes into this option, the sharing menu here. Let me select some other image here, this image. I'll tap on share. You see the screen goes off and on, and then it comes to this area here. So that's another bug that I'm finding, and I'm noticing some minor bugs as well. I think in the next beta, Samsung should be sorting it out. So that is something which I wanted to share with you guys. I'm really sorry about my voice. I'm not really keeping well. I've got cold and fever, and my voice is completely changed. In the last video also, you could notice it. And I think in the next couple of videos, you may have to bear with me. I can't really do much about it, so I'm sorry about that. I will be posting a few more videos about One UI 7. There are a lot more interesting features, interesting contents, which we will have to check out in the future videos. So stay tuned and be sure to subscribe. That's about it. Thanks for watching. You guys take care and stay safe. Cheers. Bye-bye.